Going to start to focus on the breath, breathing deeply in through the nose, out through the mouth. Another deep breath in and exhale. Another deep breath in and exhale. Just continue to breathe deeply, drawing your awareness to this present moment, right here, right now. Paying attention to the expansion of your belly, of your chest, and the contraction on the exhale. Feeling the waves of energy moving through you. With every breath in, you relax deeper into the space. With every exhale, you focus on releasing heaviness, density, whatever's no longer serving you, into a bright ball of purple fire that's floating just above you. Exhale all the stuckness, the stagnation, anything and everything that you're ready to clear, cleanse, release. Allow to be transmuted into love, into light, to be returned to source. With each breath, the relaxation expands, the love energy starts to flow through you. You start to feel lighter. You may even imagine now that with the breath, that violet flame is coming in and spreading like wildfire from head to toe. You're breathing it in through the throat, down into the heart, into the solar plexus, into the sacral, into the root, down through the legs, the feet, down into the earth star chakra. You breathe it in and up through the jaw, the ears, the nose, the mouth, to the eyes, smiling gently, feeling the relaxation in the eyelids. The energy flowing up to that third eye in the center of your forehead. And you imagine it, a movie screen filled with purple fire, getting brighter with each breath. The energy rises up through the top of the head, up through that crown, reaching up 4 feet in the air to your soul star chakra, to your galactic gateway. And as it reaches up, it infuses those energy centers above you and below you, all around you and through, with energies of pure love, clearing and transmuting into love all that's not serving you. You start to center even deeper in your heart now, feeling the connection above and below, balancing, harmonizing. You drop deeper into the center of your being, through the emerald green lights of your heart, through sparkles of pure white, soft pink, and brilliant gold, until you reach the violet flame at the center of your heart space. This radiant I am presence. It flows all through you, amplifying even more the connections above and below, rising the channel up 300 feet in the air to a portal of golden light that connects you to your highest self-consciousness, to the angelic realm, to the heart of creation. You feel that flame energy reaching up and all through you. The light from Source flows down like a golden waterfall, holding all the frequencies of creation, all the energies here to support you on your journey, now and always. And the gold flows down through that soul star and galactic gateway, down through the crown, through the body, mind, spirit, down to the heart, overflowing from that heart with the violet flame dancing and spinning together, and then down through the rest of the body, expanding each breath into a sphere of light all around you, connecting up and down. The golden light flowing down through the feet to the Earth Star, and even deeper now, all the way down into the earth, through layers of soil and bedrock, connecting deeper still to the core of the planet, all the way down to a giant crystal shining brighter than the sun. And the gold and violet flame pillar of light reaches and connects to the very heart of Gaia. And as it does, this energy of love becomes exponential even more. Waves of gratitude and nurturing and stability rise up through the pillar to us. Mother Earth thanking us for this blessing of unconditional love. Blessing us, thanking us for the grace, the connection, the life force, the renewal that is here for us all. Now you draw your awareness back up to your heart space, feeling everything balancing, aligning, sending out a wave of intention to reinstate flow, to shift the alignment to your highest soul potential expressed in human form with grace and ease and flow, with clarity, with unconditional love, joy, upliftment. As we hold this space, we ask that any wounding, any sadness, any darkness that we carry, we ask it to be blessed, embraced, like a small child needing a hug. We ask this light tonight to go where it needs to go, the love for it to flow where it is most needed, individually and collectively. We ask to open this connection to the great cosmic heart, to the energies of the Lion's Gate portal, energies that are rooted in love and in service to love, that are here to not only assist us, but to help us be of assistance to others. In this space, we receive only that which uplifts us and serves our best and highest good. We share only that which serves our best and highest good. We are in alignment and embodiment of divine right action and unconditional love on all levels. Breathe that in. Let it flow. Feel the oneness of your being with the oneness of all that is. The balance and the harmony of this sacred space. We're going to hold the energy. We're going to welcome our angels, our guides, our support teams of pure love consciousness now to join us even closer. We're going to welcome our brothers and sisters of true cosmic love consciousness. We ask for guidance, for advice, for inspiration, empowerment, upliftment. We ask for assistance with clearing anything that is creating disharmony in our lives. We ask for protection or extra filters where it is required. We ask for assistance with helping the codes of ascension to flow more gracefully, individually and collectively, and to help us have clarity on the pathway ahead as we remain centered in the truth of love for all. Ask to be a clear, pure channel of the messages, keys, codes, activations, and energies that are meant to step forth here tonight. And we thank you in advance for joining us. All right. Breathing deeply and slowly drawing your awareness back to your consciousness. I'm going to stay in the channel, and you're also being held in that sacred space. And just allow yourself to feel and acclimate. Beautiful energies of unconditional love. You might feel some tingly, some heaviness, as the frequency has shifted to a 6th-dimensional Christed consciousness, for those of us able to hold that. Some of us holding a 9th-dimensional Christed consciousness. And we're being held in a collective field of the 5th-dimensional love energy. So wherever is most comfortable for you, allow the love to settle within you and around you. All right. Breathing deeply. If anyone wishes to ask a question, the floor is now open. And if there aren't any specific questions, then we will just channel. So they want to open the floor. Yes, okay.
Can I ask?
Sure.
It's the question that you asked before. What guidance did it have for me for my ascension right now?
Okay. So the question was asked, what guidance is there for my individual ascension at this time? Is this correct?
Yes.
Okay. We wish to offer messages for the individual and the collective. We understand the balance that is held between the sovereignty, the individuality of each human experience, with the simultaneous truth of unity consciousness. The question that you ask about your individual journey is applicable to all, not just your unique experience. So we wish to offer the message in a scope that is valid for all listening, for all who receive these messages. Is this agreeable?
Yeah.
The next step of your ascension journey is not so much a step, not so much a doing, but a being. At times it may be hard to explain this in words, for it is a feeling, a sensation, a state of existence that is often beyond the comprehension of a human experience, where there is a cause and effect to all. We would offer to you this understanding. The next step is the same step that is required every step of the journey. The step that takes you closer to love, closer to the energy, the sensation of home, closer to that which is in resonance with truth for you. In truth, love is the only reality. But as souls, we choose to have all kinds of experiences that may seem in direct contrast to love, so that we may fully understand what love truly is. So on each step of your journey, you may ask yourself these kinds of questions. What would love do? What would love say? What is loving in this situation? This can be applied to any circumstance, as simple as choosing food to eat, a friend to visit, a shift in your career or vocation. This can be as broad as volunteering to assist in cleaning up oceans, or picking a mate with which to build and share your heart and your life. As the awakening accelerates upon Mother Earth, upon Gaia herself, within her consciousness, her very being shifts, just as yours. In this acceleration, you shall find that humanity is faced with more questions that seem in direct conflict to each other. It will seem as if there is love and hate. It will seem as if there is acknowledgement, acceptance, and fear. It will seem as if these are opposing forces that cannot exist within the same sphere of reality. The next 6 months of this year, known as 2020, this will accelerate. So in this we offer the query, what would love do? What would love say? What is loving in this situation? You are going to be tasked with being love, choosing love, having discernment in multiple situations, individually and collectively. The more of you that hold the energy of love as true, the easier the flow and the acceleration shall seem. It is loving beloveds, to have boundary systems of what you perceive to feel good or to not feel so good. Your humanity itself lends to the scope of emotionality. Your superpower, so to speak, is your feeling nature. When you are not sure what is loving or what is not, tune in with your feeling. Does this feel uplifting? Does this feel joyful? Does this feel like I can spread my wings and fly? For that, beloveds, is what love feels like. What it is to be in resonance with love is freedom. Let us say that once more. Love is freedom. When you sit with that truth, you may find it in different spheres of your life. When you feel loved by another, are you not able to dance, laugh, sing, be silly, tell jokes? You feel free to be yourself. In this way, love is freedom. In this way, love will bring you the freedom that you seek. In the coming months and years, freedom is a core theme that each individual and humanity itself will be faced with over and over, many deep layers. What is freedom? Personal freedom, individual freedom, collective freedom. What is personal responsibility? What is it to be a global citizen? What is it to be empathic, compassionate, forgiving, loving? These are the questions that will rise as you step into the next scope of your ascension. Does this suffice?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Are there any other questions? That was a long answer. Sorry, stepping back into human for a minute here. Woo!
Yeah.
It was like it was a bunch of different beings like in the collective. That was so cool the way they were showing the vision. Wow. Like we really are building a new earth, you guys. Holy moly. Do you feel that?
That's amazing.
Whew. Like I just kept seeing like this Garden of Eden, this utopia kind of energy. We have to get through the mucky muck and the quicksand, you know? We have to clear the dead growth. What's no longer serving. Yeah, it's a marathon. It's not a sprint. Yeah, definitely a marathon, but whoa. The energy of love is so big and expansive. It was like, whoo, just washing over me. Did you guys feel any of that? Yeah, some of you? Okay. Yeah. Oh, okay, hold on. Let me take a drink. I'll go back in. All right. And if you have a question online, you can just unmute yourself. I'm just going to kind of be in my little box here. My eyes are closed, so I don't know who's talking. We are ready.
I have a question in regards to my information about why you're making the code for the lady mother. Is that to be in the near future? How is it going to transpire through that path?
So the question was asked. Hold on, they're translating. We hear you speak of wishing for clarity around your legacy, your genetic lineage, your soul lineage, so to speak. We hear that you are wishing for more information around a code of pearls. Was that heard correctly?
Yes,
Coat. Gotcha. Coat. Got it. That's why I was seeing a coat. Okay. I was like, what are they showing me? Okay. Thank you. Okay. Yes, thank you. We can speak to this. We may not offer the full scope, but we can speak to this. Yes, thank you. Okay. We can speak to this question in the way that it relates to the evolution of the Christed consciousness across the planet. The Christed consciousness that is the energy of unconditional love that flows through all aspects of creation, through this entire universe, through all dimensions, all scopes of time, and beyond. We feel that your question goes deeper than a human longing to understand who you are or why you are here. We feel that the deeper question, perhaps, is when you will feel home once more, when you may feel reunited with all that you are. We feel there is perhaps a question of feeling marooned on an alien planet and not knowing which way is the right way forward, not even knowing your mission compass. Does this apply? Okay. So we wish to answer this from the perspective of recognizing that you are indeed a miraculous aspect of creation. You know this. We do not speak that of which you are unaware. But as we speak this, we ask that you open your heart to the truth of the knowing, the truth of the being, for the lineage and the legacy that you so dearly wish to create is already created, is already with you, is already in each breath you take, each step you step. There is no seeking beyond self required. There is no uphill mountain trail you need to hike to get to the apex of the full understanding of who you are. We would encourage a tuning in, a shifting deeper into your heart, into your belly, into those feelings of knots, entanglements from lifetimes past, from imprints in the DNA of those that came before, of those that came before even as you. When when you sit in the place of who you truly are, those tanglements cease to exist. They simply unravel of their own accord. For in the light of truth, there can be no misunderstanding, no disconnect, no separation. To bring forth the codes, the energy, the lineage, the wisdom into the physical embodiment, to create it in this world, we encourage the creation of the art, the music, the movement, these things you know. We would also encourage stepping into a place of writing, not only visions that appear to you, for they are fantastical and true, but also the visions that appear to you in the locked energy in your body. We would suggest a practice for the next 21 days of tuning in to each part of your body that feels pain, stuckness, a lack of flow. You are well versed in angelic healing and source healing and star frequency integration, whether you realize it or not. All you need to do is go into a meditative state for 20-30 minutes, at most, longer if you desire. And pick an area of your body that you wish to commune with. An area that is seeking love, is seeking a return to home, a reunion with who you are. As you do this process, it will get easier and easier for you to open the channel to let the energy flow. You will be integrating it into your physical vessel, your cells, your muscles, your molecules, bones, your organs, your tendons. As you do the practice of feeling the pain and infusing the pain with love, witnessing the pain, asking it questions. Why are you here? What are you showing me? What would you have me do in love to assist a balancing here, a return to flow? You will be communicating with your very cells, molecules, your DNA. As you do the practice of communicating with your physical vessel, this automatically opens the channels within your emotional, mental, and spiritual vessels. As you do this, it creates a wider spectrum for you to channel the energies of creation, for you to bring in the higher vibrational tones of more advanced Christed code. So we offer this to you and anyone who wishes to take part in speaking to the body, loving the body. And this will open the pathway to spirit in a way that you truly can anchor love in the physical, where you can start to create and birth a new kind of world into your everyday physicality. This is part of a practice of becoming a divine bridge. Does this suffice? anyone else have any questions? Mm.
What's the message that we need to know of this present moment individually, collectively, and the energy that we're receiving at this point from all of you, um, how serve us and help us um, in this moment? Because I quite not understand codes, and I guess every consciousness of beings, I guess, offer different um, codes and activations and energies. So what actually we're receiving today, and how can we use that for the better of us and the humanity and on.
Okay. What we hear you speak as a question is for greater explanation of the energies, codes, frequencies that are coming in, specifically through the Lion's Gate and what we bring here tonight, individually and collectively. Is this correct?
Yes.
Okay. All of these questions are so beautiful. Thank you. We just wish to acknowledge that and to thank you all for opening your hearts and your minds to this kind of connection. For we recognize this is not something that you might consider normal. So we just wish to say thank you. To answer your question, the codes that are brought forth through the 8-8 portal, through these collective consciousness of multiple galactic, I don't have the word, I wanted to call them a galactic federation. It's kind of like that. It's very hard to translate, but it's like it's a galactic conglomerate of consciousnesses from different civilizations and star systems, and like a UN of the cosmos. Okay, that's what they're showing me. So I wasn't sure what to call it, like a delegation, but they're like a unity consciousness as well as individual. So it's really fascinating because that's what we're moving to as well. We're practicing doing that right now. So, okay, let me slip back in. They're laughing at me. They're nodding their heads and yeah, you explained it. Okay. To answer your question about the specific codes, this collective consciousness of unconditional love energy brings to humanity now and to Gaia pure essence of freedom, pure essence of courage, pure essence of joy, pure essence of divinity. New templates of Christed consciousness, new templates of unity within self and unity with your brothers and sisters, not only in the physical plane, but in the spiritual. You may have noticed that there are many leaving the planet in physical form, shifting into their light body truth. Please know that as a being travels from a state of material to a state of light. Their power becomes exponential. Their wisdom, their teachings, their support of the evolution and the ascension process becomes exponential. For they are able to join into these spheres of unity consciousness, of higher consciousness, removed from the veil of forgetting, removed from the experiencing of separation from Source. So the codes that are brought forth tonight and through the portal gateway are freedom in love, union with the beloved within and without, wholeness, completeness, an energy that will assist you in your everyday lives to stand tall for truth. It is not always the loudest voice that is heard, but it is guaranteed that the brightest heart shall be seen. This is a profound truth coming through in these codes for you. The brightest heart shall be seen. Moving forward, you will be asked to lead by example. Your energy, when it is in resonance with love and flow, will not hear those who scream with a bullhorn at their lips. But the eyes of your heart shall feel, shall know, those that walk with grace, those that seem to float, those that speak only when they truly have something of value to share, those that seem to have an inner peace, even when all around them seems chaotic, those that smile looking into the distance, lost in their own thoughts, those that find the treasure in the simplistic, that have appreciation for the rose and the thorns. You will know them by the glowing of their heart, by the softness of their touch. When you are with them, you will feel peace, a lightness, a kind of laughter like children playing. You will want to be around them, not because being around them fuels you with their life force, but because being around them feels like flow. Feels like when you witness them, you witness yourself and the potential of who you wish to be. The truth that you already are. All you need do is remember. So, beloved, codes for freedom, codes for love and joy, for self-empowerment. For if you love yourself and know yourself inside and out, warts and all, you allow others the same. That is truly the blessing of the awakening. Someone who can stand in their truth, no matter what the world around them may say. Someone who can smile in their tears, find the beauty in the darkness, someone who does not seek the glory, the fame, but just simply loves to be alive. The codes that we bring offer support as you navigate the richness, the broad scope of what it means to be alive. For we know it is not easy. Human experiences, not for the faint of heart. We recognize this. But we also share that we too have been exactly where you are. Our civilizations had to ascend as well eons ago. We know what it is like. And we also know what is coming and how worthwhile it all really is. We are not here to fill your minds with fanciful projections of what might or might not occur. We're here to simply remind you that you're not alone, that love will guide you through, and that there is a purpose, even when it seems hidden from our understanding. Does this suffice?
Yes, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
May I ask a question?
Yeah, please do.
I don't know how to phrase this exactly, but I'm wondering about how I can best align with my true purpose, energies I need to focus on, or any advice, I suppose.
Okay. We hear that you wish to know greater clarity around how to be in flow with your highest potential. Is this correct?
Yes.
Okay. We sense there is a seeking beyond. This is one of those questions where the surface question is actually pointing at something much deeper. We would pose to you, what is it that makes you happy? Truly happy. That feeling where you can hardly sleep because you're so excited for the next day. That place where you are dripping with passion. That place where all of life is filled with color, vibrancy, excitement, curiosity, wonder for what is just around the corner. What is it that brings you peace, softness, gratitude in solitude? When all the voices are silent, what is left? You have a beautiful mind, that wishes to organize and understand deeper truths. So expansive and beautiful, the gift of the mind, the intelligence, the desire to be more, do more, be the best you can be. We applaud such noble pursuit. We simply ask that the pursuit at times can serve as a distraction, at times can make you feel as if something within you is not good enough, somehow missing out or separate from the very thing that you seek. We are speaking to your soul, to subconscious patterns that you may not even be aware of. And we are loving every layer and every part of you. We hope you feel this honoring, for you are so incredible. So any question that you may have of not being that, to us seems ridiculous. Your highest potential, beloved, is to be a creator being. That is the purpose of all human life, to experience creation, so that at some point in the evolution of the soul, all that you've learned, not only as a human, but also as a rock, a mountain, a desert, a planet, a star, all of these experiences come together so that you will have not only the knowledge of creation, but the wisdom that comes from experiencing what creation is and what it can be. So how can you be a creator in your human life if that is your highest potential? This is awakening, learning to be a creator, learning that you are divine and human, divinely human and rightly so. Learning that a simple shift in your perception of any situation can turn it upside down, inside out, and create something completely new. A simple shift in how your mind perceives reality, and you have created a new kind of world, a new kind of experience. This channel says many times that she's very grateful for indoor plumbing. It's a bit of an inside joke, but there is truth in this, for she has memories of other lifetimes, other experiences, and she has visions of people all across the world that fight every single day for water. So she has so much gratitude for water that comes through the pipes, for toilets that flush, for a refrigerator that makes ice cubes. It may seem mundane to your modern world, but in her mind, in her heart, such gratitude. So next time you stand at the sink, you turn on the water, and you can choose whether it's hot or cold, fast or slow. Shift your perception for a moment from perhaps a heaviness around having to do a chore, such as washing dishes, and shift it to a place of wonder, a place of wow, whoa, a place of this is really cool. And in that moment, dear one, you are a creator. Do you see?
Yes, I do. Thank you.
It seems like at times we wish to change the world, to save the world, to put on the superhero cape. Humanity has such a beautiful hero complex. It's in all of your movies. But if you could see yourselves the way that we see you, the way the divine sees you, there's nothing to be saved. There's nothing to be fixed. It's all perfect. Yes, there is hardship and challenge and things that are more horrific than we can describe in words. We honor this. But that does not mean it doesn't hold magic and beauty and validity. That is the nature of duality. Highest highs, lowest lows. And to be a creator, you're at the center of all, with no judgment of one or the other as right or wrong. So that, beloved, is your highest potential. To step into that place of loving all, loving what you love so completely that it drips from you, and loving what you hate. Loving all. As you step more into the resonance of this potential that each of you holds, you shall feel a shift in your life. You shall have different kinds of relationships with people, with money, with work, with your children, with the animals, the plants, the planet herself. You shall have miraculous synchronicities of dolphins swimming up into rivers where dolphins don't go, of feathers appearing at midnight on your pillow, of repeating number sequences and frequencies that you cannot seem to escape. You shall have shared telepathy, shared dream experiences. You shall have experiences of remote viewing islands that you've always wanted to visit. And all of a sudden you feel the sand beneath your feet while you're sitting in Texas with your physical body. As you step into this awakening, your highest potential of being a creator in love, through love, rooted in love, in service to love. Love is all there is, beloveds. It shall be made manifest in your everyday lives. Things that you might perceive as science fiction. Just take the example of what humans call soulmates and multiply that by infinity. And that is the kind of relationships that you are destined for. Relationships of actual compassion, forgiveness, completeness, connection. Relationships where you observe the divine in yourself so that it is reflected back to you in the eyes of another. A devotion to the divine within yourself so that others are devoted to the divine within you as well. Connections that are reciprocal and uplifting and empowering in the highest moments and in the lowest moments. Soul tribe, communities coming together to feed and clothe and nurture and heal and hug and love in ways that you have only imagined. Temples of light. Spiritual awakenings that, with a wave of the hand, a wound is immediately healed. A wave of the hand and a planted seed grows into 1,000 sprouting plants. You are learning now to navigate energy, to embrace your empathic nature of feeling each other as if you are them. Because you are. The unity consciousness is your gateway. It is your spiritual internet. And you can have access to all the wisdom of all the timelines through all of creation. Should you seek it? Should you ask? Should you be open to the aliveness that is worthwhile, that is worthy of love? Thank you for asking such beautiful questions. We are so excited for you. Yes, dear ones. Spaceships. Yes, dear ones. Billions of other civilizations. Some more advanced, some less advanced. What is advancement when you have access to the all that is? We are here to simply assist you with remembering your potential each and every day, not feeling as if it is somehow some great pedestal you must reach 1,000 lifetimes from now. It is already here, simply because you exist. Your divine birthright, to be exactly as the divine created you to be exactly as you created you to be. We need a stronger word than beautiful. We hope that you feel this in your hearts, that you feel the truth of these transmissions, that you can see and sense how truly incredible you are, and that we are honored to assist in whatever way we can. And we are honored to share this sacred space with you. This channel can handle one more question. The energy is becoming quite intense.
I have a question.
Okay.
How can I tap more into my divine feminine? And what are my blocks around that? Please and thank you.
So to clarify the question, we understood that you wish to reinstate a more flowing experience with your femininity, in particular your divine femininity. Is this correct?
Yes.
So we wish to speak of feminine and divine feminine for just a moment. All feminine is divine. There are some that would make a separation of the two. But in truth, all of creation is divine. All light, all dark, all the colors in between. So how to be in flow with your divine feminine truth while having a human experience? To step into flow with the feminine, first we must recognize what the feminine truly is. The feminine is an energy of creation. The feminine is strength, support. The feminine is a sphere that contains all of creation within it, while at the same time has the ability to birth completely new creations beyond the all it is. The feminine is one of the great mysteries of mankind. And this is a beautiful topic to dive deeper into in your personal exploration, as well as in your communities. The feminine flow in your life asks you to practice receiving, asks you to practice letting life flow through you, your aliveness to be fully experienced. The feminine does not witness. She is life. She nurtures life, grows life, encourages that which is individual and unique beyond her own perception, and embraces all aspects as wonderful and divine. The feminine does not chase or seek beyond herself, for she knows that all is contained within her already. It is like the dynamic of the hunter-gatherer. The women, the feminine, gather, bring together, hold close, embrace. The masculine moves beyond, explores, hunts for the next thing, is inspired in this action, for he knows no matter where he travels, he can always return home to the feminine, to the all that is. He knows that even as he seeks beyond himself, new worlds, new creations, as he seeks to build new worlds, it is all rooted in the inspiration that the feminine ignites within him. She inspires him to create beyond, to create anew. And the energies must work together for creation to be in balance. So paying attention to your femininity that is nurturing and all-inclusive, your feminine that likes to dance and sing and move through your body. You connect with her when you dance and sing and move your body. You connect with her when you paint or draw or write. You connect with her when you swim or you float in the moonlight. You connect with her when you plant, when you nurture the seeds of the flowers and the trees, when you tell stories to children and tuck them into bed at night. You connect with her energy when you nurture life. The only blocks to this would be a fear of experiencing all that life has, a fear of what it means to be fully alive. It is natural for human beings to be aware and afraid of their mortality, for they have forgotten that they are eternal, infinite beings. There is this subconscious idea that this one life is all you have, and a fear of what is after, if anything at all. When you connect with the feminine, she reminds you there is nothing to fear. She shows you the cycles of the trees, the leaves that fall and are rebirthed in the spring. She shows you the cycles of the tide, of your menstruation, the cycles of youth, middle age, and wisdom. In truth, the feminine reminds you there is no beginning, there is no end. All continues on the spiral. All is contained within the all that is. And even as something new is created beyond the all that is, it is a new creation where all that is contained within that all that is. You see? So simply put, be creative, be artistic, be yourself. That is your feminine. And when you allow yourself to be confident and compassionate with your own being, with your mind, your body, your heart, then your masculine energy shall also come out to play and want to build sandcastles all the way to the sky. And the feminine will dance around the sandcastle and tell him the colors and the paints and the adornments that will make the tower to the sky even more pleasing, even more luscious to the experience of building and creating. Does this suffice? We thank you for inviting us into this sacred space. We honor your journey. We hear your hearts and your prayers for assistance. Please know that we are always with you, and that there are legions of light and love with you, supporting you in every moment. Thank you for coming together in love, in trust, in unity. Thank you for sharing your hearts, your hopes, your fears. Keep doing it. You've already awakened, but now is a time of quickening, an acceleration of that awakening. And beloveds, it really can be fun. We bid you farewell for now, and we hope to connect again someday soon. Thank you. All right, so we're just going to imagine roots of light going down through our feet, anchoring and grounding consciousness, the messages, the energies we've received. I'm going to thank all of our angels and guides and support teams for joining us, asking them to seal us in bubbles of beautiful golden light. Violet flame, thank you. We ask to close all portals, gateways, and openings so that all is returned to sovereignty. Thank you. And we ask that as these energies flow forth through this Lion's Gate portal, that we continue to integrate with grace and ease, and that we feel more supported moving forward, more loved and more in tune with the truth of who we are. Thank you, thank you, thank you. As above, so below, so be it, and so it is. Aho.